about relevance. Right. So these are some relevance, let's say. We told lots of things, but you can reduce it to that simple 4 points. That is called short note, which we have to do after completion of this batch. Enjoy till completion of batch. Isn't it? This. So, are you writing tests? Enjoying tests? Yes. What's told? Because it is not CBSE. You have habit of CBSE, isn't it? 100 out of 100. No, this parents also have. Right. Even 101 if allowed. This 99%, isn't it? Hindu college. So, speed is improving. Everything, discipline improves, speed improves. A process is established. You start getting that process. Enjoy the process. Yes, it is a process of, you write test, you read it. You learn brick by brick. At the end, you will be able to write 22 tests. Yes, you will have confidence of that. Those who will not write, they should talk those who are writing. No, उनसे बात कीजिए आप. Yes. Those who are not writing, तो कल उनके लिए अच्छा मुहूर्त था. Isn't it? Right. तो अब तो लिखना चाहिए. अब तो रामचंद्र जी भी आ गए. Isn't it? तो आप किसका इंतजार कर रहे हो? सीता को आने का. Anyhow, so this is what it is. But time will pass like anything. This is how it is. So I know that still people are not writing tests. They are waiting for something else. Yes. And a time comes that then you feel कि अब क्या करूँ मैं? Right? अभी तक नहीं लिखा तो अब क्या करूँ? Isn't it? फिर वो डिलेमा होता है. कहाँ से शुरू करें? कहीं से शुरू होना चाहिए. It is good that you have test, you have model answer, you have test discussion. Do you watch discussion? Right. Yes, 1 hour. Generally it is 45 minutes, 1 hour discussion. Yes, watch that discussion. Yes. Are you aware that there is discussion also? Yes. Not aware. Right. For each test, there is discussion video uploaded on your portal. Yes. So you should watch that discussion. Discussion is properly. If you do not understand model answer, you can understand by discussion. That's how you should write it, how to structure it. Yes. That we can see. And don't say that you do not have time to watch. Right. इसलिए यही तो टाइम है आपको वॉच करने का. Anyhow, so we were talking about this unity, integrity, uniform development, stability and order, and develop leadership. Since we created All India Services for maintaining unity and integrity, since we are talking about something applied, you should have knowledge related to Indian conditions, security scenario, threats, and all blah blah things. Which, if you will have gradual understanding, then you will understand what we are saying. The threats have increased, you know that, for unity and integrity from, let's say, outside country, inside country, both. So cross-border threats, you know that India has war within. India has threats externally induced internal threats. This is how it is said. There is no any country in the world which has as much threats as India has. Still it is progressing. Yes, the positive side. So no country in the world. Can you tell any country which has so much threats? No country in the world has so much threats. Our threats come from cross-border. This, you can see that. छोटे छोटे country भी आंख दिखाते रहते हैं, isn't it? हालांकि आंख बनवाने यहीं आते हैं. So this we should know this. But US is far away from its those who threaten US. It has a neighbor Canada, उसमें कोई मतलब नहीं है. This Europe, they are geographically separated. That is how India is the only country which has so much threats cross-border. Plus, India is the only country which has so much internal problems. Because society is in transition, etc. Jammu and Kashmir, terrorism, Naxalism, Northeast insurgencies, plus बचा रहा वो mainland में लोगों के पास हिंदू मुस्लिम वाले लोग हैं. तो वो उनका बचा हुआ काम करते हैं. Threatening the stability, order and security. All these things, how you will manage it. It is all India service, which is trained in such a way, like you are trained, you are, let's say, growing in such a way that you carry more national, international perspective. You do not carry more regional perspective. From the preparation stage itself to examination to training to further, this is how you are, let's say, nurtured in such a way that you get more broader perspective. Then you will be interacted by Prime Minister, President. They will talk to you directly. When you go for training, when you come back for training, and they talk to you, and basically they want to imbibe national, international perspective in you. And they will, let's say that, okay, this is how pat behind your shoulder, isn't it? देखो ठीक से काम करना, district में जाकर. Basically, indirectly, वो यही message आपको देना चाहते हैं कि when you go to district, work for the country. Yes. Don't get affected by these all God of the small thing matters, isn't it? Which are affecting our country. This is called unity and integrity. And there is no any other service, you know that. There is no any other service which can take or can be compared with All India service. This. Plus, it is not only that. It is, let's say that from bottom to top level, they are all holding the top positions. So then that kind of perspective they have. Even if you can have corruption, blah, 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 negative things you talk, they still, civil servants, all India services are so loyal to the country, loyal to the service, loyal to the people. That for them, let's say it's not 24 into 7, let's say 24 into 7 hours job. So you cannot have Ajit Doval unless you have the culture of All India service. You cannot have Jaishankar unless you have culture of this. And same thing with Cabinet Secretary, Chief Secretary, Election Commissioner, CVC, CAG, whatever you talk, all these things. Now they have set the benchmarks. You can see that your democracy is democracy, even if it is transitional, 20 years old, but these institutions have immense contribution, be it UPSC, CAG, CVC, Election Commission of India. It's a huge contribution that they can guarantee you a merit-based recruitment. They can guarantee you free and fair elections. And CAG can guarantee you a fair audit. Absoluteness is very different thing. Absoluteness in the sense that there can be some this or that problem is also in US. But if you see on the positive sides, the contributions of these institutions, and these institutions are led by the civil servant, largely All India services, and they imbibe faith and motivation in you, faith and confidence in you about Indian democracy, about system. And that's why you are also motivated to prepare for this civil service, even if you know the negative side of this. So that way it is a backbone, you can say. It is very difficult to break this backbone because it is from top to bottom, let's say that most hierarchy led by civil servants. Yes, and that is how we still say its relevance. Then comes the uniform development. Imagine that even if you have lots of differences throughout the country, Jammu and Kashmir to Bihar to Kerala, you can see this. But because of all India services, a person from Kerala can be posted in Bihar, a person from Bihar can be posted in Kerala, a person from Gujarat can be posted in Madhya Pradesh. That can be the situation. So talented pool, let's say that they can be uniformly distributed throughout the states, and that brings their talent, let's say that people, means states will get that talented pool, and that provides, let's say that opportunity for development, leadership and stability and order. It is, let's say that for Western countries, it is very, let's say that surprise for them that how such a young country, young democracy with so much of diversity remains still largely peaceful. So this is what positive side, if you say, and this is what, let's say, they help in maintaining stability and order. And that is how we can say that it is relevant, and that way we can talk. Yes, and that is what we were saying about relevance of all India services.